It's a jaw-dropping statistic. According to the Center for Disease Control, 1 in 3 American adults will have diabetes by 2050 if current trends continue. And currently, 8% of American kids and adults already have it. These are some scary statistics. But work is being done to find a cure, and you can help. Neil Brenner with the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation is here, and we're talking about an upcoming walk. Tell us a little bit about that and how folks can help.
Well, individuals can register to walk as either an individual, as a family team, or if your company wants to get involved as a corporate team. If you go to the JDRF website, you'll be directed to another website where you can actually pre-register online, and they use social networking and emails to help you send emails and communicate with your friends and family to help.
That's a good idea.
To help collect monies for JDRF.
Now, do you need these monies when you get to the walk, or can you gather all the money after the walk?
Either or.
Okay. And is it sponsored like per mile, or is it just a flat base?
It's a flat base.
Okay, okay. And why do you think it's so important for folks to raise money for diabetes?
Well, JDRF's primary focus is to find a cure for diabetes. And what is a cure?
Right.
In my mind, a cure is when nobody is diagnosed with diabetes.
And you can speak to this personally, right? Because you have diabetes as well.
Yes, I am diabetic. I'm type 1 insulin dependent. I was diagnosed in my early 20s.
And what did it feel like when you got that diagnosis?
At that time, I had no idea what diabetes was. I was engaged to my wife, and she worked in the medical field. And I would come home from work, and I would just crash and burn. At work, I would drink more, 7, 8 gallons of water per day.
Wow.
And I came home from work one day, and she said, "You're diabetic, we're going to the doctor." And that's exactly what we did.
Well, thankfully she could spot that.
Yeah.
And how do you think that's in general, affected your life,
With diabetes, you have to watch what you eat, obviously, control your intake of sugars. You have to watch when you're on insulin how much exercise you do before you exercise, or to control your insulin levels so you don't go low. If you go low, you could pass out. Can't remember the right word. Okay. And if you go high, hypoglycemia is low. And if you go high, you can go into coma as well.
Now, from what I've understood is that sometimes kids get it, and unfortunately it's a genetic thing, but it might be preventable in adults, correct?
It could possibly be. There are schools of thought that say, yes, it could be somewhat preventable in adults if they live a healthy lifestyle, control their weight, control what they eat.
Oh, okay. But the kids, unfortunately, it's just a roll of the dice, right?
Exactly.
And let's get this information out there about the walk itself. Walk to Cure Diabetes, Sunday, September 25th. You can go on that website, jdrf.org, or give them a call, 540-772-1975. And thank you, Neil, so much for joining us.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And we'll be right back.